letter to the problem. ഉള്ളതുപോലെ തന്നെ മിനിസ്റ്ററുടെ ഒരു ബ്രീഫ് ഇൻട്രോഡക്ടറി കമന്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും. അതിനുശേഷം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സെക്ഷനിലുണ്ടാകും. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ ഒറ്റപ്പുറത്ത് യൂണിയന് വേണ്ടി ക്ഷണിക്കുകയാണ്.
मित्रों, मैं आप सब लोगों से हाथ जोड़कर क्षमा मांगता हूं, क्योंकि मैं रात को ही आने वाला था, पर रात को एक टीवी इंटरव्यू के कारण मुझे देरी हुई और फिर मैं सुबह आया और 4 घंटे आने के लिए लगे, तो थोड़ा सा आपको देरी हुई है, इसलिए मैं आप सबकी क्षमा मांगता हूं। इंग्लिश बोलते? अच्छा। After independence, out of these 67 years, Congress got appointed to rule this country for at least more than 55 years. Our country is facing the problem of poverty and employment, and still in the rural and agriculture sector we are facing farmer suicides. The most important thing which is related with our economy, at a time when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru became the Prime Minister of the country, his economic model was based on Russian socialist communist model. Now the communist model is collapsed in Russia and China. And today in the world, in many countries, when there is communist rule, the people have a lot of unrest against that rule. At the time, the Congress party giving lot of promises regarding eradication of poverty and giving slogan Garibi Hatao. But the people give lot of opportunity to the Congress party for more than 55 years. They rule in the states and in the center. But at the same time, by getting this opportunity, the Congress party totally fell. Our economic model under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, that how we can increase the employment potential. For increasing employment potential, we need investment in agriculture sector and industrial sector. Without investment, we cannot increase the employment potential. And for the agriculture and industry, we need water, power, transport and communication. I am in charge for the road sector, and today in Indian scenario, our road sector is doing their jobs the way in which at a time when we taken charge as a government, at that time there was only 2 kilometers of road construction per day. Today it is more than 20 kilometers, and my target after completing 2 years it was 30 kilometers per day. But I am confident that it will be more than 25 kilometers per day. It will be a record break. We have already signed the road contract, more than 1,50,000 crores. And 50,000 contracts in shipping, ports. At the same time, at the end of 26 May, when we will complete 2 years, I am confident that we will be finalize the contract up to 2,50,000 crores. So our highest priority is for development of infrastructure. Regarding this very important port in Kerala, the first time our government has given our government has given 1,600 crores as grant in aid for that port. And at the same time, many times when I get opportunity to come here, we will declare national highways. We have already sanctioned the road construction more than 10,000 crores. The projects are moving now. And our approach is to development of infrastructure is very important for the progress of any state. But as far as the economic thinking and the mentality of the Congress party and the Communist party both, they are anti-development. And they prove to be failure as far as their economic thoughts are concerned in China and Russia, as Communist Party's example, and as India, it is a failure example of the Congress Party. So today, at a time when Narendra Modi taken charge as a Prime Minister, the growth rate was GDP was 4.25%. Today it is 7.50, and I am confident within 2 years it will go up to 10%. And my department will contribute 2 to 3% growth rate in GDP. And at the same time, now this is the first year in the history of India that our all major ports, 12 major ports and 3 flagship organizations, Cochin Shipyard, Dredging Corps of India and Shipping Corps of India, our profits are more than 6,000 crores. So I am confident that in due course of time, the infrastructure in the country will change. We want to make it of international standards. We are very much interested to start the seaplane, catamaran, hovercrafts, water bus, making new water ports. We have already, Parliament has passed the bill where 111 rivers we are going to convert into inland waterways, and by which it will increase trade and business. It will increase our export and it will reduce the cost. For example, by going by road, the cost is 1 rupees 50 paisa. If suppose going by railway is 1 rupees, going by waterways is only 20 paisa. So the most important thing for our country is to reduce the logistic cost. Our logistic cost is 18%, and China logistic cost is 8%. China has got 47% of their goods and passenger traffic on water. Korea and Japan has 43-44%. The European countries, they have more than 40% goods and passenger traffic on water, and our country it is only 3.5%. We have seafront of 7,500 kilometers with 78 districts and 18% of population. And our plan is to develop the coastal traffic, and at the same time by connecting rivers, by developing inland waterways is the highest priority for our government. I am confident that this will increase more employment potential. In Sagarmala, already it is the report given by the international consultant that in next 10 years we have the investment of 8 lakh crores in the 27 industrial clusters in our near to our ports, port-led development, and there is 4 lakh crores of infrastructure, port rail connectivity, road construction. These are the plan in Sagarmala, which we expect a capital investment of 12 lakh crores. I am talking in lakh crores, but you will rest assured about me. I have got 100% credibility in my political career that whatever I declare, I always complete that deed. So I understand, because the people who are newly knowing me, it will be, some way you may not have that much faith on me that I am going to be giving you the lakhs of crores. But I am sure that we will definitely achieve our goal. And because the politics of BJP is development oriented politics, and we want to, our economy is how we can give most priority to the rural and agriculture sector, and by at the same time creating more employment potential in the country. Gaon, Garib, Mazdoor, Kisan. These are the four important things. And at the same time we did the economy which is on the base of Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. And where there is too much potential. And our total economic thinking is basing on the thoughts of Pandit Dindal Upadhyay's Antyodaya. And I am confident that we will be succeed in this mission. Today the Kerala, the development is stopped. I feel that compared with the other states, neither we can construct express highways, neither we are going to develop the waterways, the ports, and it is only because of the mindset up. And that mindset of the government is the basic obstacle in development. It is not going to increase the more employment potential. It is not going to solve the problem of poverty. Only they are talking about the poor people, but their policies are not giving the result which can give a sustainable life to the poor people in the state. The Kerala people, they need to change in their economic thinking, and this is the time for the Kerala to accept the economic ideology of Bharatiya Janata Party, where we have a successful model of Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. The Madhya Pradesh agriculture growth rate last year it was 23%, and this year it is 20%, highest in the country. They have got the award for that from the central government. In Gujarat it is 14%. The rural and agriculture development model in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, this is one of the proven model which is based on the economic thinking of Bharatiya Janata Party and Antyodaya. Kerala has got lot of potential because of seed fund. We can develop good ports, we can develop the tourism, and the tourism is a sector where 49% of capital cost is using for employment potential. And Kerala got huge potential in tourism. We have planned for Kerala, our manifesto as giving the assurance for development in tourism, the rural agriculture sector, and creating more jobs. And I feel that we will be good option for the people of Kerala. They have already experienced from Congress Party and CPM. Now I will request to the people of Kerala that they should give the opportunity to the BJP, and I am confident that we will make miracles, we will satisfy the people, we will increase the employment potential, and we will use as a government as a growth engine, and at the same time agriculture growth rate and the GDP of the state, and creating new jobs. And the employment potential is the most important subject as far as our country is concerned. We are facing the problem of poverty, and that is the only reason. If we can change our economic approach, we can create more employment potential and we can eradicate the poverty. So I will request you, all of you, by through your media, to the people of the state, to elect BJP and give chance to BJP for the 5 years. I am confident that we will be succeed and we will give at least 2 times, 3 times better government than Congress and CPM. Thank you very much. If you can ask me any question, I will try to answer your question. What, sir?
How do you gauge the prospects of development? Is it just confined to opening an account or?
Sir, in every election, we are fighting election for getting majority. So anything can happen in cricket and politics. So we are contesting the election, and I am confident we will get good results. And whatever the thing may be, our role will be key role in the next assembly election. We will decide either we will get the appointment to run the government, or we will decide who will be the ruler.
So do you predict one assembly?
So I am only talking about my assessment. It is up to you to decide what you think. Basically this is a problem In our country, we have 46% irrigation, out of which in Jharkhand it is 5.6%, in Maharashtra 18.6%, and this irrigation problem is not related with the whole country. It is related with the 10 states. It is Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Rajasthan. These are the states where we are facing the water problem. In Punjab and Haryana, the irrigation percentage is 96 and 98%. Now, the first time in the history of the country, our government in the budget has taken a decision, and there is a provision for the next 4 years, 80,000 crores for the AIBP projects, 89 irrigation projects, which are the national projects in the country. 80,000 crore provision from the finance ministry in the budget. And the second important thing that our government has decided to giving 20,000 crores first time as Pradhan Mantri Sinchan Yojana, by which giving facility priority to the irrigation. By 4 years it will be more than 1 lakh crores. By these two schemes, our irrigation will be increased by 2 crore hectares. The result will be the agriculture production will be increased by 2 times. So the first priority in our country is to giving highest priority for irrigation, and that is the important thing for the rural and agriculture sector. Unfortunately, because of wrong economic policies, in the Congress regime and UPA, they purchased the plane for Air India. The cost was 70,000 crores. Now at that time the private people were ready to invest that much amount in this sector. But the government budgetary funds we use for that, and that is the reason that our priority was wrong. So the agriculture irrigation is the most important thing for the country, and our government has now spending 2 lakh crores in next 3 years on irrigation, and at the same time we have to concentrate on check dam. I don't know but what is the situation in Kerala, but in Maharashtra, Vidarbha, I am coming from Nagpur, there are a lot of farmer suicides are there. We are given a slogan or we are making check dams. And today there is advertisement in the newspaper. We have started the new scheme that for construction of national highway we need mud, the aggregate, other thing. Any farmer he approach us, we will make the lake there in his land with free of charge. He can store the water in that. We can take the aggregate from the river or from the small river, and we can use that material for the national road construction, and because of that the water conservation will be there. Out of the rains, 70% of the water is going to sea, 10 to 15% in lakes and dams, and 10 to 15% water conservation is there. So there is a slogan, a famous slogan in our area, दौड़ने वाले पानी को चलने के लिए लगाओ, चलने वाले पानी को रुकने के लिए लगाओ, और रुके हुए पानी को जमीन को पीने के लिए लगाओ. तो ये जो first time our government is giving priority to the irrigation, by which we can solve the problem in the agriculture sector, and I feel that it is related with only 10 states. With these two new schemes where we are spending 2 lakh crores on irrigation, we will be in position that there will be no farmer suicide in the country.
Sir, does BJP still have Ram Temple in Ayodhya a political agenda?
So it is already there. There are 3 options are there. Either by the court, either by the mutual consent, or either by we can make law in the parliament. As per the party's concern, we have faith, we have already in manifesto there. There is no problem about it. And it is the feeling of the crores of Indians that their feeling is the Janmasthan is the important thing for the country. ऐसे जब भ्रष्टाचार के आरोप में कांग्रेस संकट में रहती है तो वो इमोशनल पॉलिटिक्स का उपयोग करते हैं। कोई नरेंद्र मोदी जी के कारण और बीजेपी के कारण कांग्रेस में संकट में नहीं आई, वो तो इटालियन कोर्ट के कारण आई। इसके साथ हमारा कोई संबंध नहीं है। और जब करप्शन के चार्जेस, अगर कोल स्कैम हो, 4G हो, 2G हो, या अभी अगस्ता हेलीकॉप्टर की बात हो, जब जब कांग्रेस पर करप्शन के चार्ज लगते हैं तो उनके आंखों में आंसू आकर वो इमोशनल पॉलिटिक्स का उपयोग करते हैं। ये कांग्रेस का बहुत पुराना इतिहास है। दे हैव गॉट वेरी सक्सेसफुल प्रैक्टिस फॉर दैट। नहीं सर, अब तो ये भविष्य डिसाइड करेगा, बिकॉज द कोर्ट मैटर इन द इटालियन कोर्ट, it is not related with the Indian government. The decision given by the court, Italian court, it is independent, impartial and fair. The court in its judgment is written something which you know, I don't repeat it. So it is the problem between the Congress party and Italian court. Now it is the time for the Indian government, because of the decision, we have to investigate the matter. And the government is investigating. And neither Prime Minister nor BJP, we never charges any corruption charges against the Sonia Gandhi. But I don't know what the reason, but when there are charges of corruption, they always use the emotional politics. This is the old practice from the Congress party from last many days.
Now in Uttarakhand, Congress government had the majority conference.
So in a democracy we have to accept. When it is on the floor by the decision of the Supreme Court, on that basis, the Uttarakhand Assembly decides the majority for the Congress party, don't problem. We will cooperate then. But in Uttarakhand also, that was not the problem between Congress and BJP. That was the internal Congress problem. And for internal problem, they are blaming BJP for that. Not at all. Neither I am supporting it, neither I am in favor of it. But again I am telling you, the problem in Uttarakhand is not between BJP and Congress. It is the Congress internal problem. When Bahuguna was Chief Minister, the present Chief Minister was annoyed. At that time he wanted to destabilize that government. Now he became a Chief Minister. The ex-Chief Minister now starting his work and he is creating problem for the Congress party. So it is totally a problem in the Congress party. How you can make BJP and Narendra Modi ji and we people responsible for that? I don't know, but whether there are a lot of problem in Congress party in Kerala also. I am giving thanks to all of the Congress party and all of you that you are not blaming BJP for that at least.
ചോദ്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം തീർന്നു കരുതുന്നു. നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. I heartily congratulate Shri Nitin Gadkari ji to come here and make some few words and answer our questions. For the Trivandrum journalist fraternity, I thanks to him.
I am very thankful to you. Again, I am making apology for my delay. It was due to the pain for that. I am sorry.